All right, Shalom. I want to give all praise unto Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, Bashir Makar Kadash. And I want to give double honor to the apostle elders, which are apostle elders that really great millstone, to the hopeful men on the four corners of the planet Earth that's pushing this truth with sincerity, honesty, and faith. The confusion of faith that's coming in these last days. We're in the time of the end, 2018, the year of prophecy. Things are taking place. We just had a couple situations take place with brothers getting delivered out of danger. And now that more danger is coming down the pipe, man. Because now I did a report on this. This is a World War III update, okay? Just to show that these weapons of war, that people thought it was a game, that, because I did a report on the futuristic weapons that the Most High has allowed the Russian army, which is goes into the prophecy of God and Magog, have received, man. Because these are the weapons of the Most High's indignation, all right? These things are brought forth to perform the work of the Lord, all right? Not to scare people, okay? But I did a report on this about a month or so ago, and now I woke up this morning. This is the first video I've seen through the Spirit that now they're unveiling the actual footage of it, okay? So I'm getting ready to play this for you, Rakim, and enjoy, man. I'll put it down here, and I'll play it down here. All right. 1 second.
When Putin announced this new arsenal, it came out of nowhere. Seemed like sci-fi, overkill to some. But no, we now have videos of each. Kinjal, or dagger in Russian, is a hypersonic missile, and it's fast, really fast. It flies at 3 kilometers a second, and if anything tries to shoot it down, it dodges too, maneuvering, flying in an unpredictable trajectory. World first, by the way, though the US plans to test its own analog next year. Sarmat. This is the overkill part. A new nuclear ICBM that carries, get this, 20 nuclear warheads. The real ace, though, is its range, which is practically unlimited, where past nuclear missiles had to use the shortest flight path and fly through air defenses.
Did you hear that? It says it carries 20 nuclear warheads. One missile carries 20. Okay? Let me play that again so you can understand the magnitude of what these weapons the Most High has allowed to come to pass, man.
The overkill part. A new nuclear ICBM that carries, get this, 20 nuclear warheads. The real ace, though, is its range, which is practically unlimited, where past nuclear missiles had to use the shortest flight path and fly through air defenses. This thing can literally fly to the South Pole and back up to hit its target from behind. If, for whatever reason, you don't feel like flying through Antarctica, there's Avangard. It's designed to literally ram its way through enemy anti-missile defenses with speed. First it's lifted into space, then its engines turn on, then it enters the atmosphere at Mach 20. That's roughly 7 kilometers a second. Poseidon, the Greek god of the sea, may be gone, but he's got a no less terrifying successor. A nuclear-powered torpedo that travels so deep and so fast, it's, in theory, undefeatable. Burevestnik, a new nuclear-powered, nuclear-capable cruise missile. It's literally powered by a nuclear reactor on board inside the missile, meaning it's got a definite range so long as the reactor has fuel. It can stay airborne, float around and around until the opportunity to strike.
So it's a forever moving missile, man. As long as the nuclear reactor in it's still powered.
Combat lasers have always been a cool science fiction gimmick, but they never really got going. The science and technical requirements were too great, and Until now, it seems. Пересвет, named after a Russian warrior monk, is a laser weapon system designed to deliver incredible amounts of energy in a small area. So shoot down or melt down an incoming drone or jet or shell, for example. Other than that, not much known yet. Now, one might ask, isn't all that just begging for an arms race? Is Russia itching for a fight? No, says Putin. It's all about balance. Balance means peace. Before, things were even. Russia and the US had nuclear parity, mutually assured destruction. Then, after the USSR collapsed, NATO began to expand, began to field new weapons that could destroy Russian nukes. What Putin unveiled is Russia's answer, a return to military equality, status quo, a return to balance.
All right, so we're going to jump right into these scriptures. Because it ain't no balance, man. When it say peace, peace is sudden destruction. That's what's coming. This is our signs of these things are going to be used, man. Because the Most High is going to be able to control these things by the way of the angels. Okay? All right? That's why it says the angels that hold back the winds on the four corners of the earth. They're the ones that actually hold back this destruction. And what are they waiting on? Is the elect, man. The 144,000 and the 1/3 of Israel that's slated to be saved in these last days, man. All right? This is the book of Psalms 7 and 13. And it says, He have also prepared for him the instruments of death. He ordained his arrows against the persecutors. And who's the persecutors? It's Esau in his society, man. Because what does he say? He persecutes the widow, the fatherless. The Most High is getting ready. Let me go up to 11. It's Psalm 7 and 11. Yahweh judges the righteous, and the Most High is angry with the wicked every day. If he turn not, he will whet his sword. He hath bent his bow and made it ready, and it's made ready. So you can need to see that the Lord has made his weapons ready. That's why this video's out, to show, look, man, these things are for real. There's a warhead there's a missile, the Sarmat, that carries 20 warheads. We in that time. It says, if he turn not, he will whet his sword. He hath bent his bow and made it ready. He have also prepared for him the instruments of death. And that's what that Russia has, is the instruments of death. He has also prepared for him the instruments of death. He ordained, okay? Let's look at that word ordained, because he's ordained it against Esau and his power structure. And the word therefore ordained is pa'al. And it says to do, make, to make. He's made it ready for Esau, man. And it says, Esau and Esau. He has also prepared for himself the instruments of death. He ordained his arrows against the persecutors. And that's Esau, man. All right, and we come into that time. This is the next precept. We all know these precepts, but now they're coming to light, man. Okay, they're being made manifest in front of our eyes. This is Isaiah 13 and 5. They come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land. Not a piece of the land, not a part of the land, the whole land. How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand, it shall come as the destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. And they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames, because they're going to be scared in that time. When those sirens start going off about the so-called incoming attack, okay? This is Jeremiah 50 and 25. The Lord has opened his armory and has brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of the Lord of hosts in the land of the Chaldees. Come against her from the uttermost border. Open her storehouses. Cast her up as heaps and destroy her utterly. Let nothing be left. Slay her bullocks, let them go down to the slaughter. Woe unto them, for their day is come in the time of their visitation. Okay? And that sums it up, man. Okay? The Most High has brought forth the weapons of his indignation to waste this land, man. And it's not going to be nice. Okay? So the time that we're waiting, that's why we made a video hoping to mercy. These are the things you need to look for that you be delivered from, because they're gonna do damage on the planet Earth. Okay? They're gonna do much damage on the planet Earth. Let me see here. Let me get this one last precept. This is the book of Psalms 35 and verse 3. And it says, draw out also the spear and stop the way against them that persecute me. Say unto my soul, I am thy salvation. Let them be confounded and put to shame that seek after my soul. And Esau seeks after our soul, man. So the Most High is he's got a special surprise for him, man. Destruction. Let them be turned back and brought to confusion that divides my hurt. All right. So I just wanted to bring this out, and I'll post the link in the description box, man. But we at that time. So I want to give all praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakar Kadash. Shalom, Akim, keep faith, keep strong. We're at that time, man. The Lord's doing a great work in our day, man. Shalom.